experience that finally brought all of this, oh, I want to do this right, I want to do that, into alignment with my actions. So it was later on that I came forward. Derrick Jaxn is a whole mess. This is my thing. First of all, shout out to Tasha K for like breaking this story. So he did this video. I think he did this video like, I don't even know. Maybe this is the thing. I can kind of relate to the wife to a certain extent. To a certain extent, I can kind of relate to her. Like, I was in a really messed up marriage where my ex-husband cheated on me the whole entire time, and we were together for almost 11 years. The entire time. I mean, it's ridiculous. But, you know, it's almost like you try to understand why people do what they do. And then, you know, when you love that person, you give second chances, because, you know, God gives us chances every day. Every day we wake up is another chance to do better, be better. Okay. But my thing is, like, sir. And then, like, he's just putting so much on his wife. Oh, it was the wife's idea to go live. She ain't never been live before. I don't know. I feel like there was some type of conversation because he was trying to save face, you know, but hello? My bad. So it's crazy because I used to watch Derrick Jaxn like years ago. I mean, I've been following him for years. Okay, I never bought a book or nothing like that because I'm just not. But my mom even was just like, where's his wife? Like, you know, he's speaking, you know, all this, you know, perfect marriage this, and leave your man if he's doing this, and don't do this, and don't do that. And my mom was like, where's his wife? And I'm like, I don't know. So, you know, me being Inspector Gardenia, I'm going and I'm looking, and I'm like, I don't see his wife anywhere. So then I went, this was years ago. This had to have been like 2000, I don't remember, maybe like 2018. Then I ended up going to Google and finding his wife, but like not even with a picture of both of them, like a picture by herself. And I was just like, what? You know, what gets me is like, his wife is actually a very beautiful girl. Like, maybe that's just her personality. Like, she's just very modest, and that's cool. And I don't, at first I was like, you know, why she got that bonnet on her head? But I don't think it's a bonnet. I think it's like one of those like beret things. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't come for me. But I think it's like a beret and then the glasses. But she is a very pretty girl. Like, you could see it. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, people like to talk about her looks and stuff. And I mean, she looks a little homely, but like, she's pretty. Like, not everybody is the type of female to like get up and, you know, do all of this every day. Like, some people are just not into that. Like, they're very modest and they're very natural, and that's just probably her. So they went live, and she's like, what? Like, what? Say cheese, baby. Like, what? Yeah, that's like a hat. That's definitely not a bonnet. Y'all need to stop. But when I seen that this ish hit BBC America done, I was like, what? I didn't even think the white people were even checking for Derrick Jaxn. I mean, not saying that they couldn't, you know, get no knowledge out of him, but it's just like, what? Like, anyway. It's just like, even here, like, look at this face. It just makes me, like, sad. Like, is this, like, I have daughters, you know what I mean? Like, is this what my daughters have to look forward to? Like, I will never, like I said, I was in a marriage where my ex-husband cheated the entire time, had me looking crazy. I didn't even say nothing until, like, I wasn't even saying anything really until after, like, we broke up, because I was trying to protect his image for whatever. I don't, girl, I'd rather be single than ever settle in and be okay with being in rotation. You know what I mean? And I know that they say once a cheater, always a cheater. Like, I mean, I don't know. But at the end of the day, you know, they want to keep bringing God into it. And I'm saying, I know that God can change people and all that. Like, you know, this very well could be a testimony. However, I also feel like in my case, God showed me time and time again who this person was for me in my life. I'm not saying that, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that's how, you know, this person will be with everybody, but I'm saying in my life it wasn't meant to work. So it doesn't matter how much I force it, God will continue to allow the same things to happen over and over and over and over until I get it. So I'm kind of like it might be the same case, you know, for her. He was talking to the girl, I think the same day, the surgeon. And if you I'll have a link down below. But if you haven't seen that, it's on Tasha K's. Like, again, oh my gosh, DERRICK JAXN over here filming these inspirational videos in the yard of the chick that he just smashed. Like, oh yeah. And then in this video, the video I was playing in the beginning of this thing, he had the audacity to say, well, yeah, we're just talking. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, girl. I know the things that she's done, but she didn't cause me to do anything. And I want to make that clear. You just had to. Let's go back. I fess up to what I've done to her in every capacity. She already knows it. I know the things that she's done, but she didn't cause me to do anything. And I want to make that. What did she do besides have your children praise the Lord on a daily and continue to take your ass back every single time you was cheating until she got tired and then left and then came back, and now y'all are in this whole new marriage, which that doesn't even make any sense. Surgeon, there was this other girl, I forgot her name, but her little interviews on Tasha K's thing too, and Derrick told her, oh yeah, she's trash in bed. What? I heard he was getting bed, but like, how you gonna sit here and trash your wife? She's at home with your daughter and your son, with Marley and Derrick Jr. You just didn't want her cat because you wanted everybody else's cat. You wanted to see what the other lives is about, the other cat. On her Instagram page, she's posting how she took Derrick to Dubai for his birthday. She's, you know, she's always praising her man. Now, a woman who's not putting it down on her man just would not even do none of that. Like, trust me, I'm talking from experience. The surgeon said that he was like aggressive. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, he didn't beat the surgeon, but like, he was like aggressive with her. And you know what? Looking at Derrick, he looks like that type. He looks like that type, to be completely honest with you guys. Like, I'm just like, okay, is this like for clout now? Because she ain't never went live. She said that. She said that on this video. Like, that's not me. I'm an introvert. This, that, and the third. Well, sis already has like 4 videos out. I don't get it. Like, I think Tasha, wait, was it Tasha? I don't know. It probably wasn't Tasha. I don't know where I read this. But I saw somewhere that homegirl only had like 1,000 followers, and after all this stuff broke out, girl had almost 20,000. I can't find her Instagram now, but because I never followed it. But like, yeah, I was like, she is loving the attention. And then, like, you know, other women have been writing her in the messages, and they were just like, you know, giving her like words of encouragement, sis, you don't deserve them, blah blah blah. And she, instead of like, well, I don't know if the girl replied, I can't say that, I'm not in her house, posting like all of those personal DMs onto the story. Like, girl, like, what are you doing? You have never went live before. We ain't never even, like, I knew you because I had to like search, like, and not on your husband's page. I had to search like through Google, and I mean, I was scrolling for a while, and then I finally found one picture. And then I heard that he was supposed to have a deal. I think Tasha K said this. Don't quote me. Allegedly. But that he was supposed to have a deal, allegedly, with TD Jakes. So then I went live on my Facebook earlier, and I'm just like, what about if all this is just like, I'm not saying, like, I'm sure all this is true, but if he been like doing wrong by his wife or girlfriend or whatever this whole time, she's probably okay with it. She's probably like, do you? You're a millionaire. And if you ever try to like F up, I'll just take you for everything that you have. You know, of course, like my mind starts just thinking and spiraling out of control. I'm like, what about if like all this is just like, I don't know, because I can really see, you know, just because of how TV is, you know, like it's almost like nothing's real anymore. Like, what about if this is just like the beginning, right? And then he does this thing with TD Jakes, and TD Jakes is gonna, you know, try to help him and his wife get on this path, and you know, DERRICK JAXN and I don't know what his wife's name, Mrs. Jackson. They end up having their own TV show or being on Marriage Boot Camp. I'm telling you, I can foresee that happening. Mark my words. He's gonna be from YouTube, Instagram to mainstream TV. Watch. Why is BBC America covering this? When people are still dying from the Rona, and there's, you know, all types of crimes, and we're talking about DERRICK JAXN and his wife, like he's just doing what most men in America do, cheat. I just hope, like, YEARSSSSS does not, because I cannot, like, I cannot see his big ass on her live, and she's trying to coddle him or coddle her. Like, no. I mean, YEARSSSS is tired. I mean, she said it. Like, she's done. Like, don't come to her about no more problems. She has her own problems. She don't want to deal with none of y'all. It's like, y'all, she just, her work is done. But I'm telling y'all, they gonna end up having some type of TV show. And then watch, he gonna come out with a book, or him and his wife gonna come out with a book. Something is gonna happen, y'all. I'm telling you, I can see it. I can see it. I know, this is like a different type of video. It's like vlog style. I know the camera's shaky. I'm holding it. I just had to turn this on. Like, I don't even have this on the tripod. Lights janky, makeup is separating. But yeah, don't cover me. It's vlog style. But I want to know what y'all think. Comment down below. Have y'all ever been in a situation like this? You know, like, and how did you deal with it, and how did you heal? Because we could probably all learn from this situation and give advice to somebody who is currently going through it. So yeah, let's continue this topic down in the comment section. I was about to say description box. But yeah,